All right. Hello, everyone. Today we're going to talk about NCViewer. So NCViewer is a free online platform that you can use for testing your GM codes. Okay. It is going to give you a visual aid in the right window on the right side. Okay. So you're going to write your GM codes on the left, and you're going to see your shapes on the right, which is pretty useful if you ask me. And it is good for you to learn because you might use it in your future projects, right? So for the left side, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to select all and delete them, okay? So that I can write my codes here on the left. Okay? Now let me introduce you the right side, the space here. Okay? So our space here is, as you see, we have three lines, okay? We have red, green, and blue lines. So as you might guess, those are our axes, okay? So red is for x-axis, green is for y-axis, and blue is for z-axis. And here in that space, you can change your orientation, you can change your view, okay? So for instance, if I click left in my mouse and move around and hold it, of course, I'm going to change my view like this. If I hold my right click and move around, I'm going to change my view, which is my orientation like this. Okay? There you go. So now here on the top right, you have some automatic views. Okay? And most of the time, we're going to use this top view, like this. Why most of the time we are going to use top view? Because you're going to machine the part in that plane, right? So therefore, the best view is going to be top view for you guys. And here, notice you don't have blue line here. You're not going to see the blue line here. Why is that? Because you are using top view. You are looking at the axes on the top. Okay. Therefore, you're not going to see the z-axis. But again, if I hold right click and move around, I'm going to see my z-axis again. Right. Like I said, most of them we're going to use this top. Okay. So now let's start to using our GM codes. Okay, let's write a GM code. So GM code that we're going to write today is for this question. Okay. So in the midterm, you solve this, right? You wrote some GM codes. Now we are going to write same GM codes here, okay, and see if this works. Okay. And also, this video is going to be problem solution for you guys. So let's start. So we have a few changes in NCViewer, okay? But most of the things we are going to write today is going to be things we have talked about before. Okay? So codes are not going to be changed, but just a little. So first of all, I should let the program know what parameters, what modes we are going to use. Then I'm going to start machining. Okay? So G21 is for millimeter mode. So I'm letting the program know that I am working in millimeters. G20 is for inch mode. G21 is for millimeter mode. Okay? G90. G90 is for absolute programming. What is absolute programming? What is incremental programming? So far you learn about absolute programming. And also we have incremental programming, which is G91. I'm not going to confuse your minds for now, okay? But at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about incremental programming too. But for now, let's keep it G90. So G94 is for feed rate. Okay, we have a feed rate, right? But do we have a unit for that? It is going to be millimeter per minute, okay? And for millimeter per minute, we have to write G94. Okay? So those were our needed modes. Okay. So after that, I can start to write my actual code, which is for meshing. Okay. So now let's see. So this problem indicates that in the start, you are at this position. In the start, you are in this position. So what I'm going to do is to go P1 first, right? So the position of P1 is 10, 10 minus 20. But I'm not going to go to minus 20 directly, right? I'm going to go on top of that, get a safe position, and after that, I can go down. So what I'm going to write here is that G00, because I'm not touching the part now, I am in the air. Okay. X10, Y10, and Z1. Okay. Now I am on the top of P1. So after that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start my spindle. So my spindle is not working for now, okay? It just stops. So for starting it, I'm going to write MO3. And I should give it a speed. So, okay, it spindles, but it spins, but what is the unit for that? What is the velocity? So I'm going to use S. And this is for, let's say, S10,000. So S10,000 means I'm going to use revolution per minute. So my spindle spins with 10,000 revolution per minute, okay? Yeah, after this, I started my spindle. Now, what I can do, I can go down and machine the part now. So for machining, what I'm going to use G01. And I'm going to go down to Z20 because I am, so because the P1 is minus 20. And what I should give a feed rate, which is this. Okay. So first time I'm using G01, I should give a feed rate. So this is the feed rate for it. Okay. 30. So let's plot this now. So when I plot this, you're not going to see anything. Okay. But when you change your orientation, you're going to see that actually you have machined some parts, okay, like this. You see? So the program will not draw a line when you're using GOO, okay? But when you're using GO1, it's going to draw the line, okay? And notice here, this grid is in Z is equal to 0 point, okay? And bottom of that is going to be where your part is, and top of that is going to be free space, okay? So now I am at P1, I should go P2, P3, P4, and go back again, right? So since I wrote G01 already, I don't have to write it again. So I'm going to write X40, Y40, X10, and Y10. Those are going to be my positions, right? X40, Y40, right? No, excuse me. So I am at, I'm going to go to X40 here, okay? And after that, I'm going to change to Y40. And then I'm going to go to X10, which is P4 again. Then I have to go back to the P1 again. And for that, I'm going to use P110. Okay? So let's plot this now. Boom. There you go. You can see your square now. Okay? So this part has been machined. But notice here, you're not going to see your 3D shapes. You're not going to see your curves here because here the program assumes that your diameter of your cutter is going to be really close to 0. Think about it like this. So that's why it's going to draw a line like this, not the 3D shapes like this. Okay. So after that, what I should do, I should draw these plot circles now. So for that, since I'm touching the material now, I should go a safe place. Okay? So I'm going to write GOO Z1, so that I can be in a safe place. Let's plot this again. So nothing's going to be changed because remember, the program will not draw the GOOs. Program will only draw the lines when you're using GO1. Okay. So I was there again, and then I'll go up like this. Okay. Let's see if I wrote here not Z1 but Z100, for example. Here again, you're not going to see the blue line because again, program will only draw a line when you're using GO1. Okay. Let's go to 1. But here you can see like this. So okay. Let's go to the top view again. So I want to go here, but not touching it. But I want to be in a safe position. So 1535 GOO. I don't have to write again. X15 Y35 was it? Yeah. So I'm on top of that now. So what I want to do is that I want to go down. So I want to go to -20 like this. Okay. And let's plot it again. So here I went there and there. Okay. Here with this section, you can see your rapid movement. So remember, I was there and there to there I went. Okay. There we go. I want to make sure those are open for now so that you can understand it better. Okay. So these orange line is for your trajectory of your end effector movement. Okay. So what I want to do now is that I want to make a circle. And which direction I'm going at? I think I'm going in counterclockwise direction, right? And for the counterclockwise direction, What I'm going to use, I'm going to use GO3, right? GO3. What is my final position? It is X20 and Y35. Okay. What is my radius? It is 2.5. And I have to give a rate, which is F100. Okay. Now plot this, and there we go. Okay. Again, I'm touching the surface, but I wanna get free. Z1 again, and I'm going to go to P7, which is 30 and 35, X30 and Y35. Okay. Then I want to go down to machine the part, which is 120. Then again, I want to make a whole circle, which is I'm going to give the position of P8 now. What is P8? 35, 35. So X35, Y35, radius is 2.5, and I don't have to give the feedback. Then there we go. Okay. So I want there to there, machine, go there to there, then machine again. So again, I want to go a safe position, right? And now I am in a safe position. I'm not touching the material. So what I want to do is that I want to go to P9, to position 9, which is at 2025, right? So X20, Y25. And after that, I want to go in and machine the part. GO1 Z minus 20. Okay. And after that, I want to make a half circle again, or in a circle in that manner. So GO3. What is my final destination? It is position 10. So 30 and 25. So X30, Y25. And how much is my radius? My radius should be 5. Right? Now plot this. There we go. So here you can see very beautifully. So I was there, and then I went there. Like this. So here you can see this is your safe position. Yeah. So I was there, and then I went there. Then I machined vertically. Then I made this half circle. Then I go back again to my safe position. To there, machine again, go safe position. To there again, then go in, machine again. And where am I at? I'm at down the surface. Now I'm touching the surface again. I'm touching the material again. So I have to go to a safe position, which is Z1, like this, okay? Let's say Z10 now, so that you can see it clearly. What here? This is Z10 and this is Z1, okay? Top position again, okay? And what I want to do is that I want to go to the safe position, which is my original position. So 0, 0, 30. So X0, Y0, Z30. And here again, I am from the origin, okay? Which is my original position. So this is NCViewer for you guys, which is not hard, okay? It's easy. But I want to mention a few more things. And one of them is that making a full circle. So when you want to make a circle, but not a full one, right? you can use this notation, right, easily. So you can say GO3, right? So since I am at 0, 0, I can say x10, y10, and radius as 25, let's say. Let's make it 5, 5 so that we're not confusing our minds. See, this is a circle. It's not a half, it's not a full circle. You can make a circle, you can make an arch like this, but when you want to make a full circle, which has a radius of 7, you're not going to use r, but you are going to use I instead. Okay, now plot this and you can see. So the problem here is that you used x5, y5, so that's why it's not going to make a full circle. But when you delete these, you're going to see the full circle. So short of that is that when you want to make a full circle, just go to the position like this, okay? Then write I, then write the radius, which is for now, for instance, it is 7. Okay? So let's make it, let's make one more. So I want to go to GOO y minus 20 so that I can save myself. Let's make it. And I am here. So I want to make a full circle like this, okay? Which has radius of 10, let's say. So I'm going to run I'm going to write GO3 and I 10. So radius is going to be 10. There you go. So this is 5 and this is 5. So this is radius of 10. Okay. So this is radius of 10, like this. If I want to make a circle like this in that direction on the left side, I'm going to write not GO3 but GO2. Okay. Oh, it did the same thing. Because now it made this. Okay. So J is saving the position. Okay. So this is how you make a full circle, guys. Okay. So one more thing that I want to mention is that incremental programming. So far you have learned about absolute programming only. So what you were doing so far was absolute programming. So what about incremental programming? So the code for incremental programming is G91. Okay. So let's say we want to make a square thing. Let's lay all my codes here and plot this and have a clean surface here. So let's say we want to make a square of 10. Okay. So 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay. So what we're going to write is GO1 x10 plot this. Let's go below a little. Yes, GO1. If this is absolute programming, you're going to write y10 GO1 x0 again and GO1 y0 again. But this is how you make a square with absolute programming. If I'm going to use the incremental programming, which here I'm going to use incremental programming, which is providing G91. If I want to make a square, okay, if I want to make a square, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to write G01 x10, right? Here I'm on the right. G01 y10 plot G01 now am I going to write x0? So if I write x0 here, it's not going to draw anything. So I have to write x10. So incremental programming means it takes its final position as a reference, then you are drawing something according to it, okay? So if I want to go down with 10 millimeters, I'm going to say I want to go down at y and minus 10. It's going to draw. Okay. Let's say I want to go here, which is 10, 20, 30. So I want to go here, right? Let's see. G01 x30, then y30. So you're going to see you are at y30 now. So what I want to do is that I want to go to y40 like this here in this position. So if this was an absolute programming, we would write G01 y40, right? So that you can go to y40. But remember, in incremental programming, program takes the final position as your origin. So if this is your origin, and if you want to go there, so that you can say you want to go 10 in up direction, so you're not going to write 40, but you're going to write 10 like this, okay? So this is incremental programming for you guys. Sometimes it could be really useful. Sometimes you can use it, okay? But absolute programming is going to do the job for you for almost any time, okay? But there you go. This is incremental programming for you guys, and you can use it.